Hi, I'm Karen. Welcome to my channel. This is where I share my experiences using cruelty-free skincare and makeup on mature skin. It's time for a new Shop My Stash. When I do my Shop My Stash, rather than going through my collection and picking out one or two products from each category, what I like to do is pick a theme, something I've really been into lately, and then pull in the products from my collection that fit that theme. Before I get started on this next month's theme, let's see how I did with last month's Shop My Stash. Here is my Shop My Stash basket. And the theme last month was Clean Beauty. What inspired me to do a Clean Beauty Shop My Stash was this kit from Sephora. It's the Sephora Favorites Clean Beauty Kit. I want to tell you about the products in this and tell you how I did using them. When I introduced this Shop My Stash, I had misplaced this card. It's a sample card from Ilia of their True Skin Serum Foundation. And then right after I filmed the video, I found the card. So I did use these samples. They're just these little bubble samples. There was only 3 colors, so that didn't have quite the right shade for me. But I was able to get a good first impression of how the foundation works. And as someone who really struggles with foundation and rarely wears foundation, I was very pleasantly surprised by this one. I want to give this one a good try. So what I plan to do is go to Sephora and get a sample in the correct shade for me and give it a try and see what I really think of it. I'll let you know how that goes. There are 2 other Ilia products in here. This is the Ilia True Skin Radiant Priming Serum. And this primer goes on smoothly. It leaves your skin a little tacky and kind of thick, so the foundation goes over it nicely, and it probably does extend the life of the foundation. It seemed like it did from what I could tell. If you're someone who uses primer for just that purpose, to prime your skin for foundation, you might really love this one. But that's not how I use primer. A lot of days I put on primer and don't put anything over top of it. It'll be the only thing I have on my skin. And I expect my primers to perform for me, whether it's to moisturize and add some glow to my face where I need that, or whether it's to minimize pores or mattify where I'm extra glowy. I expect to get something out of my primer other than just priming for foundation. And this is just not that kind of primer. The other product from Ilia in here is the Ilia Limitless Lash Mascara. Now this is a product that I love. This is a great mascara. It has a really interesting brush. One side is a comb and the other side is more like your regular bristle brush. So you can use that comb side and really get some definition and length to your lashes, and then go back with that bristle side and add some volume, and it just has a really pretty effect on your lashes. I really like this one. I have a couple of other mini mascaras open right now, and then I've got a couple of unopened mascaras. So it'll be a while before I buy any more mascara, but when I do, this one is definitely on my list. There are a couple of lip products in here. This one is from RMS Beauty. It is the RMS Beauty Wild with Desire Lipstick in Temptation. I think this is a gorgeous color and a beautiful formula. It's so comfortable on the lips. It lasts quite a while and it's just a gorgeous color. I use this one quite a bit and I'm really happy with it. This other one is from Bite Beauty. Now I have some products from Bite Beauty that I love. I use the Bite Agave Nighttime Lip Treatment every night and sometimes during the day. It's just this wonderful balm that's just so nourishing and moisturizing on your lips. I just love it. And then I recently bought 2 Bite Amuse Bouche lipsticks. Those will show up in my October purchases video. Spoiler alert, I love them both. This product, on the other hand, the Bite Multi-Stick in Cashew, I struggled with. It seems to me that lip and cheek products can't serve both purposes very well. I have one product I'm going to talk about in a little while that it works great on my lips and it's very moisturizing, but if I try to put it on my cheeks, it's sticky and tacky. This is the opposite. It goes pretty smoothly on my cheeks, but it's way too drying on my lips. The problem with using it as a cheek product is the color shears out and it's really not very noticeable once I put it on. I do enjoy my other Bite Beauty products though, and I may still try to use this one as a subtle cheek product. This product is from Lawless. It is the Lawless Seal the Deal Translucent Setting Powder. I only have one other setting powder that I very rarely use, so I'm far from an expert on setting powders. This one seemed to perform well. It didn't look flaky or cakey or anything on my face. It sheared out really pretty. As far as I can tell, it's a nice setting powder. And then the last product in this kit is this one from Josie Moran. It's the Argan Enlightenment Illuminizer. I think this is a really pretty highlight. It's subtle on the cheeks, but it doesn't settle into my pores. I can shear it out nicely to get just a real natural subtle glow. I've got it on today and I don't think it's too much at all for my skin. Really, really like this one. Okay, let's look at the other products that were in my Clean Beauty stash last month. I had this eyeshadow palette from Aether Beauty. It's the Crystal Grid Gemstone palette. I still think this is a beautiful palette, and after getting some use out of it, I can say that these colors on the edges are definitely my favorites. I feel like they perform the best on the eyes. These colors in the middle I struggled a bit more with. I felt like they could get kind of muddy and murky. Not a lot of great color payoff, but I can make them work, and I do love these colors on the edges, so I'm still very happy with this palette. I'm happy I can use it and feel good about using it. This is a great brand. Aether Beauty makes great products, and it's a good one. I've got 3 other primers in here. I talked about wanting to use primers that perform for me, that do something for my skin, and all 3 of these do that. 2 of these are from First Aid Beauty. This is the Hello Fab Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer. This is one of those ones that I can use like on the edges of my face to get this really pretty glow and some extra moisture if I have any need for that on my skin, and this is really great for that. Then this other one is the Hello Fab Pores Be Gone Matte Primer. This is one I can use in the center of my face. It minimizes my pores, it mattifies. I have oily skin, and then my skincare products leave me extra glowy sometimes. This one kind of brings down that shine. Really love it. And then I've got this one from Tatcha the Silk Canvas. This is another one that will minimize my pores. It doesn't really do as much for mattifying, and I really feel like this one works best when I wear it alone. I can put it on those days when I'm not going to be wearing any other face makeup. I just kind of press it into the pores. It minimizes them. It smooths things out. It looks really nice that way. A little bit goes a long way. So all 3 of these primers serve a purpose in my routine. All 3 of them are staples for me now. Just love them all 3. This next product is another staple for me, something that I use every single day. It's Tatcha The Pearl. This product is kind of a combination skincare and makeup. It does do some concealing under your eyes, just very light amount. They call it an underlighter, which it does. It gives some illumination under your eyes. And it also, they call it an eye treatment because it's got some great ingredients that act as skincare under your eyes. A little tiny dot goes a long way. I've had this for well over a year now, and you can see there's still a lot left in there, even with daily use. It's a great product. So happy to have this one in my collection. Well, this next one is a concealer that I struggle with. This one is from First Aid Beauty. It is the Bendy Avocado Concealer. And I really want to love this one. I really love the thought of it and the description of it, and I love the brand, but I struggle with it. I struggle with the application. I feel like it can get patchy on me and it doesn't want to sheer out nicely for me. I do struggle with this one. I'm going to try to use it some more, but I have a feeling I may pass this on to someone who has less mature under eyes than I do. This is from RMS Beauty. This is the Buriti bronzer, and I love this product. It's kind of a brownish red bronzer that goes on really natural looking on me. I've got some of it on today, and I just think it's so pretty. It shears. I use my e.l.f. stipple brush to kind of blend it out, and it just blends out perfectly. I love it. This next one is another one that I struggle with at times. It's kind of a love-hate on this one. This is the Kosas Tinted Face Oil. When this one works, it's beautiful. When it doesn't work, I end up having to wash it off, which is what happened today. If I have any dry patches, which I sometimes do because of my Retin-A that I use, this finds them right away, even if I didn't know they were there. If I put it on too soon after my skincare, it'll peel on me. Today it did both of those. I do love the look when I baby it and careful with it and make sure I don't have any dry patches and that I wait between my skincare and this. I do love the finish of it, but it is a struggle to use. And the last thing from last month's Shop My Stash is this. This is the Tatcha Dewy Skin Mist. I've had this for quite a while, and I'd really struggled to find a way to use it. But I have been using it a lot more this month, and I do love the product. It smells great. It's got great ingredients. It feels so nourishing on the skin. I really enjoy it, and I've enjoyed getting more use out of it this month, and I'm hoping to keep right on using it. I'm going to keep it out of my vanity so I see it every day, and hopefully I can get some good use out of it. That's it for last month's Shop My Stash basket. So now I want to introduce next month's theme and show you the products I'm going to pull in. My theme for next month is coppery vibes. My inspiration for coppery vibes is this palette, my Urban Decay Born to Run palette. I've talked about this palette a couple of times on my channel. I had it this summer in my Peachy Vibes Shop My Stash, and I use these colors up here. And while I was using it, I had my eye the whole time on these lower colors, these richer fall colors, and I just kept thinking, I'm really going to look forward to using that this fall. And then when I did my fall favorites tag video, I named this my favorite fall palette. But what I really want to focus on this next month in particular is these beautiful coppery colors here and some of the colors in this palette that support those colors. I'm wearing two of these colors today. I've got on Ignite, this one here, which is a really pretty medium golden copper. I've got that on my lid today. Love that color. Then I've also got on Accelerate in the outer V of my eye. It's kind of a deeper copper color that's just gorgeous. And I love it. Then in my crease, I've got another color that I feel like supports these beautiful copper colors. That's this matte brown here, real warm matte brown Riff. And I've also got a little bit of this rich brown color here, Double Life, on the outer part of my eye that I feel like really just sets off those gorgeous copper colors. And I also want to pull in a couple of my Colourpop Super Shocks that I feel like fit this coppery theme that I'm really feeling this fall. And by the way, I guess you can probably tell from the tank top that it's not quite fall here in San Diego. It's going to be in the 90s today, and this is, I think, October 20th. But I know it's coming. We are having a little bit of cooling off and on in the temperatures, and the rest of the country is in full fall mode. So I'm feeling those coppery vibes for fall, even though it's not quite fall here yet. The two super shocks that I want to pull in for my coppery vibe Shop My Stash are, the first one is this, the color Z. Colourpop describes this one as metallic copper with a golden flip. I think that sounds perfect. Isn't that a gorgeous color for fall, for coppery vibes? Then the other one I pulled in is the color Lightning Bug. Now this one I may struggle with a little bit more because it's got a lot of glitter in it, and that's something I can't always make perform the way I want. But it is also, as you can see, a gorgeous coppery color, so I had to pull it into the Shop My Stash. Then something I want to pull in that I feel like really supports those gorgeous coppers that I want to wear is my Becca and Chrissy Teigen Glow Kitchen Kit. This kit came out last Christmas. It was a Christmas holiday kit last year, and it has 3 products in it that I feel like all 3 support the theme of what I want to do with these coppery vibes. There's an eyeshadow. This is the Glow Souffle eyeshadow in Cinnamon Churro. This color is so pretty, and I feel like it really fits the theme of my coppery vibes this month. And then underneath that is like a cream highlight in Cinnamon Churro. It's got a really pretty golden glow to it, and I think that it really does accentuate and set off those rich, warm cinnamon copper colors. Oh, and this stuff smells so good too. I think this kit is still available at Ulta maybe, and if it is, I highly recommend it. I just think the colors are absolutely gorgeous, and the smell is amazing. Then this product from the kit is a powder highlight, and it is, let's see how they describe it, confectionery glow powder in cinnamon sugar. It also smells wonderful. The only thing in here that's not scented is the eyeshadow. It doesn't have any scent. And if you can see that, you can see that it's kind of just a real pretty gold highlighter that I feel like is really just going to complement those copper vibes that I'm into. I feel like that cinnamon golden color that it has is just the right accent for these really pretty coppery shades I want to wear. Then the last product in the kit is this. This is the Lip Souffle in Red Velvet. And this is just kind of a reddish brown lip color that I really think is just a nice color to go with those coppery vibes. It's kind of a reddish brown. I don't really have any copper lipsticks. If you know of any that are from cruelty-free brands, please let me know. I have looked. I owned one years and years ago before I went cruelty-free, and it was from Maybelline, and it was just a really pretty coppery color that just it had like a metallic finish, and it was just gorgeous. But I can't find anything like it in a cruelty-free brand. So if you know of anything, let me know, and I'll check it out. I have a couple of other lip products that I want to pull in to complement these colors from what I do have in my collection. And I have a little bit of an issue with both of these. When I bought both of them, the brands were, as far as I knew, cruelty-free. One of them, there's some question about the cruelty-free status of the brand, and then the other one has, since my purchase, become not cruelty-free. But I do have these products in my collection. I'm going to continue to use them because I do own them, and it's not going to hurt anyone but me if I throw them away. So I'm going to continue to try to use them, and they do fit my theme this month. This one is from Nudestix, which is a company whose cruelty-free status has come under question recently. This is one of their lip and cheek balms, and it's in the color Crave. Another problem with this one is the shade is no longer available. It was a limited edition, came in a set of 3 last Christmas, and it's no longer available. But I'm going to continue to use it because I do have it. And this is the color. I think that's a really pretty rich color that will fit the theme of my basket this month. And then this other one's from WetnWild, which is a company that greatly disappointed me when it came out that not only were they not cruelty-free now, they hadn't been for quite a while and had hid that fact from us. Here's the color. It's this one on this side here, and it's called Cedar Later. And I just love this lipstick. It's one of their Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit High Shine Lipstick in Cedar Later. I think it's such a pretty color, and the formula is so comfortable. And I'm just so disappointed with Wet n Wild. But I'm going to use this. I own it. I'm going to use it. It's in my collection, and it fits the theme of my basket this month, so I'm going to get some good use out of it. That's it. That's everything that I'm going to pull in for my Copper Vibes. It's my Copper Vibe colors for my eyeshadow that I love so much, and then some supporting products that will look nice with that color. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider subscribing. Just hit the subscribe button below and ring the notification bell next to that. Bye for now.